Guys, we're in prison. And now we're not in prison. Ignore the fact that I screwed that up. Welcome back, everybody. So, as will be mentioned like a lot, Hooktail has a weakness to crickets. This badge changes sound effects to match that of a cricket, so it's quite literally vital for Hooktail's fight. So let's equip that now. Makes the Hooktail fight a lot easier. To be fair though, not every boss has this same kind of weakness exploitation. Alright, so now instead of making progress, we actually have to backtrack a little bit. Because of that key that was in the room with all the dry bones, or the dull bones, and the red bones. There was a way to get in there, obviously. And it's through the ability we just got, because as you can see, one of these cages has a nice set of thin bars that we can slip right through. I wonder if a game, like, even though this is naturally just a fun playthrough that I'm doing, it probably is just as equally a walkthrough, really. Because I know how to get through this game really easy. I also have to use the bathroom, but I forgot to do that. Well, I'm here for the next 20 minutes. Zoom. Honestly, it sucks that this is now an old game that's going to be harder to get your hands on. I can guarantee you this game was out there freely for people to get. I couldn't recommend it enough, really. Especially if you like, well, okay, obviously speaking, every single game, yeah, I'll do that. Every single game is going to have their fan base. RPGs are not for everybody. Mario RPGs are not for everybody. And obviously, I am well aware that Mario RPGs are a lot simpler than, I guess, what you would say are traditional RPG, like JRPGs. Like, compared to stuff like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or stuff like that, yeah. This is, like, far from the typical RPG. It's much simpler in concept, but it also wears a very traditionally classic Mario look to it. And there's a lot of charm in that to begin with. Boom. Take that. You dusty old set of bones. Simple stuff. Oh, I really need to use the washroom. I admit, I have regrets. Ah! That's exactly what happened to my brother. Well, we'll take that life shroom. Life shrooms are good. They restore... They are basically a 1-up. If you die, you get free 10 HP. They're very useful items. No doubt about it. If you struggle at the game, they could be lifesavers. So, but here's the double-edged sword. They work on both you and your partner. So if your partner dies first, well, your life shroom's gonna go there first. If you die at the same time, I think you'll get prioritized, or if you only have one, I guess. Thank you. Oh! Mouse thief. Who's this handsome piece of cheese? Oh no. Thief? I would not say I'm a thief. I have a mustache. No mask. Mustache. Miss Mouse, the globe-trotting thief. She's a badge hunter. Perhaps I heard something you didn't want me hearing? Darn. Darn. It's like the engineer from TF2. Darn. Like nothing else, just that. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It means get kissed. Mario gets smooched by everybody. Mario's a real ladies' man, and he doesn't even need to say anything. This guy just stands there with the blankest look on his face while his partners do all the talking. Keep in mind, Mario had absolutely no part in that interaction. It was just Koops doing all the talking. Also, there's an armory in this castle? I think there's a clear point here that this castle was not always occupied by a dragon. However, at the same time, it's like maybe they named it after the dragon after the dragon maybe took it over. Maybe this was in ancient times. Maybe this was a castle for Koopa warriors, because there are a lot of dull bones here, which are dead Koopas. Maybe Hooktail stormed it, took it over, ate all the Koopas, and left their bones here. There's lore. There's lore for you guys. It's not proven. It's not proven, but there's a theory that this is definitely a castle that was once owned by a, like, I don't know, maybe a king of Koopas. A Koopa king. A Koopa king, if you will. Obviously speaking, I would not suggest that Bowser has ever lived here. Considering Rogueport takes, like, this area of the Mushroom Kingdom, it's kind of like not really touched upon. It's obviously a one-time area. But it's clear that this place does not see a lot of natural Mushroom Kingdom activity. In any case, I think that's interesting, because if there's an armory in this castle, clearly there had to have been some use for it. And I'm going to imagine that a dragon is not going to make use of cannonballs, helms, and spears. Especially when you're a giant dragon who can just step on things and roast them with fire. You missed. Big lore, unconfirmed lore that we cannot confirm. Although there also are a lot of live Koopas here, so maybe Hooktail's just keeping them around as a snack? Who knows? I'm going to assume Hooktail doesn't just bluntly eat anything. Like, there's life in her castle. Sorry, I meant to say her. It's actually a her. There's life in her castle, yet not everything is eaten, so. Plus, you only see Koopa skeletons, so maybe Hooktail just doesn't like Goomba. Maybe Goomba meat's not tasty. Whoop. Okay. Probably not. Not much on the offense, so let's try this. Let's see what we get. Okay, that was farthest thing from useful. A 50 HP restoring item on a partner with 10. On top of that, at the time of using that, I didn't even lose any HP. Oh well. I guess what I'll just do is because I really would rather not take another 3 hits, and that Koopa Trooper is going to get up if I don't do something. So let's just do this to get rid of the dull bones in the front. It still does damage to that one dude in the back, even though he's... Okay, so I guess you have to jump on them in order for it to count as actual damage. Oh, I just realized what I could have done. Okay, that was not my optimal play. Could have jumped. I should have jumped on the guy in the back and then just did that to the guy in the front. Dang. Dang. Big blowing in the battle. Made mistakes, but you know, that's what you get. Oh, we're almost at a level up. Okay, well, I was going to use an item, but I really just don't need to anymore. We're going up. What on earth were you doing there, Koops? Those are the fanciest jumps I've ever seen. Star pieces will be useful, but they're used for badges. Which means, much like the badge shop, I have to be wise on when I buy those badges from the guy who sells badges for star pieces. Well, here's the key. Dropping down also earns us a badge. A badge, realistically speaking, we won't need and won't use. So that's just, I guess, selling material. Alright. So, back up we go. Luckily, we won't have much standing in our way this time. Okay. I will be right back, folks, because I cannot hold this in any longer. Alright, I have returned. Sorry, that one was a bit of an emergency waiting to happen. Alright, back up. Back on what we were doing. Back up the castle. Again, luckily we don't have to deal with much. We took care of all the enemies. It's not that many rooms. Still, I'm gonna tease to put a badge that you can only get after you've basically gone through the entire castle. Or at least a little bit more than, a little less than half of it. Zoom. Alright. Was I talking about something before? I forget. I think I was off camera, or off screen for about 9 minutes there. You don't see it, because you just saw me immediately clip to when I was finished. Okay. Koopa shell fight, I win. Better shell wins. Okay. Darn shame I don't have any more offensive items on me. Ouch. There we go. That Koopa's a little harder because he's like really close to me. Let's fix that. And let's get rid of both of these guys, because I don't want to take another Spike Goomba hit. Or at least let him try to. Plus, we're going to get a level up anyway, so I can use as much as I want. I'm going to slam him right in the shell. I'm only saying that because I don't know where his nuts are. Perfect. Level up. And I think I'm going to do FP this time. More FP. You can never, well, you can have a certain amount that really doesn't warrant you having anymore, but you can never have too much FP. Oh! Ouch. Rude. So yeah, there's a badge that actually stops enemies from first striking you. Which is unfortunate because I'm only going to be able to use that once. I'm trying to think. I have to optimize a good time to use all these badges. Once again, not making the optimal play, but okay. There's a healing block right before the boss. Ah, jeez. Oh, there goes my second attack. Hey, what are you doing? That does not help me in the slightest. Oops, you really shouldn't have gotten back up. There was no point to that. Well, rather dizzy than confused. Oh, now I'm getting all the offensive items. Alright, real question is, can I wrap this battle up in 4 minutes? Because, yeah, we're at the boss. Oh, no, that's not the boss, that's Shichikumba. I'll take care of all those Goombas. Wasn't mentally prepared for that one. Ah, wrong one. Wrong mushroom. Oh well. Doesn't matter too much. Like I said, there's a heal block like right ahead. Doesn't matter. I got a lot of money, I could just pop some coins into the block, get a heal. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Fight the boss. We are going to get a whole chapter done in one sitting. 5 episodes in and we'll be done one chapter. That's efficiency for you, folks. Who dares approach me? You must not get visitors all that much either. Feels like only yesterday I was watching my brother do this. Come to think of it, it might have just been yesterday. You know, when you're a giant dragon, most things are going to seem small. Also, you're a dragon. Why would you need to saute anything? You just eat things whole anyway. Alright. So, first off, big damage. So, yeah, crickets. Having the badge on lowers its defense, her defense, and because she has a defense of 1 and an attack of 4, lowers her defense and her attack each time she hears it. Oh, 5. Sorry. So yeah, we should be able to get nice 4 points of damage off right now. Boom. It's also useful because now Goombella can actually do something. Power bounce! Ah, I only got 4 there. Bingo. Get my 4 HP back across 2 people. Bingo. Oh, I screwed that one up. Guess I'm going for another power bounce. There we go. I give up. No. 1,000 coins. Ha! Guess what? My coin limit's 999. Limited rare badge? I don't think so. I've never seen it. Smelling the bottom of your feet. Okay, we got a dragon with a foot fetish. Bypass strongly. How about you, like, don't do that? Spit them out. Said spit them all out. Oh yeah, her, yeah, as I was saying, cat power level 2. When I say go down, I mean go down and stay down. How about you eat something that does... How about you eat something that's not alive? I don't know. I mean... Go buy steak from the supermarket. At least it's an animal that's already been universally killed for the sake of food. Or maybe not just eat animals. Like, you know what? I'm not going to go into that topic. The topic of eating animals, it's a real tricky one for most people. Yes, you're eating a living thing, but you got to kill it for meat. But it's also a living thing. It's hard. It's a really slippery slope right there. Oh yeah, there's Coop's dad, the one that got eaten by Hooktail. For some reason, survived the process of being digested. Also, yeah, Hooktail's a girl, but Goombella uses gender-neutral pronouns, and his dad refers to her as a male. But later in the game, it'll be confirmed that it's a female. And, like, of all the convenient things, this guy just so happened to have picked it up while it was in Hooktail's stomach. Oh, yeah. And that's the first chapter. I know, unfortunately, this is spread across 2 weeks. This could have been literally a full chapter in 1 week. But, well, plans changed. We finally got confirmation on our plans for the other channels, so here we are. In any case though, this has been the first chapter of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Got that done pretty fast. So we will see you guys next time, where we have to go through at least 2 intermissions with Peach and Bowser. And then I'll be selling all my badges. So, I will see you guys then.